What's up, everybody? It's Meech. You're tuned into On the Radar, where we cover health, fitness, and tech. Currently on the radar is the Pamu Slide. Now, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I stopped doing headphone and earbud reviews because the majority of the stuff that gets sent to me, and I still receive stuff from time to time, but the majority of the stuff a lot of this stuff just sucks. I'm going to keep it real with you. I actually like these. I'm gonna tell you right up front, I like these. We're gonna start there. Now let's get into it. So they're called, as I said, they're called the Pamu Slide. They have an IndieGoGo campaign, and they've raised over $4 million between this one and their original earbuds, which were called the Pamu Scroll. Now they've accumulated over 100,000 backers, including some NBA players, some professional soccer players, and things like that. The reason why that is important is because earbuds fall out of your ears. If you use earbuds, no matter how much you love them, you know they will slide and fall out of your ears from time to time. The reason why, to me, it's important that you have a few professional athletes that are behind this is because they're backers in terms of, you know, they're supporting this. They're not paid by the company to endorse the product. Now, as a professional athlete, which I'm not, but, you know, as a professional athlete, you know that they're always listening to music when they're training. So you're not going to be endorsing a pair of earbuds if they're falling out of your ear. So part of the Pamu claim is they never fall out of your ear. And I know from obviously seeing the professional athletes endorsing it, they must stay in your ear. I can tell you up front from using these for about 2 months, they stay in your ear. That alone is incredible. But let's run through some of the features, and then I'll get into the pros and cons in my personal opinion. So, as I said, they say that they never fall out. I can already confirm that. They say perfect sound quality, long battery life, signal stability, awesome comfort levels. They have a touch control. They have touch control features. They offer good bass, auto pairing, 60 hours of playback time, Type-C fast charge, IXPX6 sweatproof, which is also important if you're training and if you're doing stuff outside and it happens to rain and stuff like that. Wireless phone charging. If you don't know, the cases of your earbuds are chargers. So when you take them out and you dock them into the case, they automatically charge. So if you don't know, all of them are like that. So they tell you that they have 5 times charging before you need to recharge. So what you do is you charge the case itself, and then you can completely charge your earbuds 5 whole times before you need to recharge this thing. So that's cool. Now they also boast 10 hours of battery life, Bluetooth 5.0, and a magnetic anti-drop fit case. So as you see, once you put your earbuds in, they magnetize in. They're not going to fall out. And the cool slide feature, which is cool. They have this LCD screen right here, LCD lights right here, which lets you see how much charge you have left. So if you have 4 bars, it's completely charged, and obviously as it dwindles down, this thing does last along as far as a charge. I like the style of this thing. It has the little, you know, slide. Obviously, that's why it's called the slide. That's kind of cool to access your stuff. I like this little material. It's like little mesh or whatever it is, material on the front. That's cool. The other good thing about this is this doubles as a phone charger. So you press this button right here, tap it twice. The LCD lights come on, you can see it. Flip it over, you put your phone on it, your phone starts charging. It has a 2,000 milliamp battery. So I actually haven't really used it to charge my phone because I really just don't need to, but it is good to know that in situations where you're in a jam, your earbud case can charge your phone. So that's very, very cool. Now, they say that they are comparable. The Pamu Slide is comparable to Bose, Sony, and Apple. Now, I have not Apple. I don't rock with Apple. I have Bose earbuds, and I use my Bose earbuds strictly for phone calls because you will never catch me putting the phone in my ear talking. I can't do it. I feel the radiation. I feel the vibes. It just can't. It feels like it's cooking my brain. Can't do it. So I'm always have earbuds available. So I use my Bose earbuds strictly for phone calls, right? So these, I can tell you based off of what they're claiming that they can compete with them. I agree, because the sound quality on these are actually very, very good. I like the sound quality. The bass is good. They don't fall out of your ears, which is incredible. And as far as phone quality, the reason why I rock with Bose, they're expensive and I don't really use them to listen to music, but because the call quality is so great. It's the best call quality I've ever had on any earbuds or headphones. And I'm always on the phone, daily business calls, personal calls, all that type of stuff. So I need my earbuds, and I need something that works and is clear. They can hear me, I can hear them. It don't sound like I'm in a vacuum and all this. I'm 10 million miles away. These are comparable. They're clear, they're crisp. There's the people on the other end are not complaining. So this is another good sign of these Pamu earbuds. They're all around great so far that I've been using them. I have no real, well, I was gonna say I have no issues. I have a few issues, but we'll get back to that. So that's for the most part. I'm trying to go over my notes to make sure. Let me tell you, so personal opinion, I just told you guys about my personal experience as far as the call quality. They're excellent. You won't have no issues taking phone calls. Now, I can use these in the gym. Earbuds, I can't use in the gym. Number one, because they fall out of your ears. They don't stay in. And me, especially, any earbud, any left earbud, which one is this? It's the left earbud. I don't care what earbuds I have, they all fall out of my left ear. You change the little silicone tips, it doesn't matter. Use the big tips, the small tips, they all fall out of my ear. It does not matter. I don't know if it's my ear, I don't know what it is, but that's my issue. These do not fall out of my ear. These are the only ones in existence that I've ever used. The left one won't fall out. Usually the right ones stay in all the time, and then they'll fall out once in a while depending on what you're doing, but the left one always. This isn't super, super important to me. So I can use these in the gym because they're not slipping out of my ear. The sound quality is really good. The bass is good. So when I'm in the gym, I can get into my zone. I'm good. I'm rocking out. I'm focused. I can't hear nothing. It's blocking out the unnecessary sound. But the one kind that I would say is I just wish I can raise the volume more. And that's me with all headphones and earbuds. I just can never get the volume just to where I want the volume. So if I would change one thing, I would definitely just make it so that you can change the volume. But I think they limit that because with a lot of headphones and earbuds, the more you raise that volume, the more the sound distorts, the bass distorts. So you have to, understand the process and understand, from a quality issue. I think if they raised the sound levels, then it would distort everything else, and they want to keep everything on a good level. So for me, it's right at that point where I can rock out in the gym, get in my zone, and be good, but I'm still constantly pressing it, wanting to raise it, even though I know it's not going to raise up. So I would definitely want to raise that, and that's that. Another con of mine is just the case. As much as I love the case, I like the design of it, I like the look of it. It's kind of big and bulky. So when you're walking around, you have this thing in your pocket, it weighs you down, it takes up a lot of space. I find myself a lot of times just holding it, and sometimes that can be very inconvenient. But you also got to take into account you got to take the good with the bad, because it is so bulky because it has such a good battery inside of it. So, it can charge your phone and it charges your earbuds for long periods of time. So, it's just something to consider. Now, they do come in white, black, and green, so you do get different color options. Only other thing, there's one other small little issue that I have with these things, and just this little silicone piece right here on the left earbud. This is the left one. On the right earbud, it slips off, and sometimes it has completely fallen off. It's not a big deal, but it's just a minor irritant. So I wish at some point in the next round they find some way to glue it on to keep it stable. But other than that, I have no issues with these headphones. I really, really love these earbuds, and I recommend them, and I think they're great. I think they're definitely worth the money. They're currently, as of this video, they're about $49 if you go to their IndieGoGo site. I think they are going to raise the price to about $100. I would not mind paying $100 for these at all. Maybe if they jump up into the $200 range, I don't know. I don't like paying $200 for anything. But definitely, if you can get them for that $49 range, it is a steal. I would grab 2 of them. If you can get them for the $100 range, they're still good. Grab them. These things, they're the best earbuds I've used so far all around, and I definitely recommend them. I'm glad I came into these. Let me just check my notes real quick because I think I covered everything. One other thing is, I listen to, no, I do have a few things. One thing is, one of the things that they say is they have the signal stability. They have very, very good signal stability based off of their drivers and just different technical components within their earbuds. These are actually the only earbuds that I've used that actually I get signal interference. So it is a minor annoyance, and I'm not sure why that is when they boast such good signal stability. So that is a little shaky, honestly, in my opinion, but it's not annoying enough to me not to use these, not to love them, and not to recommend them. So it's just something I have noticed when I'm in different situations. I never have the issue when I'm at home, but when I'm out somewhere in public, I notice it. So I don't know, there's obviously stuff out there interfering with stuff. Maybe they're trying to, the government out there. Maybe they're trying to tap into our brains. I might have to get me a aluminum foil tin hat, something. I don't know, but I just know there's something going. Maybe they just be after me because I be into all. I don't know. It's just something that you gotta keep notice of. The other thing is I sleep with my earbuds in because I like to listen to motivational music and different like frequency music, all that type of good stuff. So I can actually sleep in these earbuds when most other earbuds, they're big, they're bulky, they fall out of your ear. These are actually comfortable. I can sleep in them. So for me, I have different headphones and earbuds for different uses, and these are the most versatile all around. I can work out in them. I can listen to music in them. It's good to listen to podcasts. I can sleep in them. All across the board, these things are good. I really rock with them. That's pretty much it as far as I can really think of. I want to run through I tell you guys all the time, I'm a bass dude. They have just enough bass for me not to complain again, and I can rock out in them. But a little bit more bass would be cool, but no complaints. The bass is solid. So what I've learned using these to pair to my phone when I'm taking phone calls, I reach for the left one first. It pairs faster than if I reach for the right one. If you're calling me on my phone, understand, I told you, I don't pick up the phone and grab. I'm pulling out, my phone starts ringing, I'm reaching for my earbuds, they're always somewhere in close proximity. I grab it, I pull it out, I put it in my ear, I wait for it to say pair, I wait to hear it to confirm it's just said connected that quick, then I answer my phone and talk. So if you're calling me, it's gonna ring a ring till this pairs, and the good thing is, it pairs quickly. It's not a long wait. So that's good, but like I said, it works quicker when you pair the left one first for some reason. When I was trying to pair the right one, because generally, if I'm on calls, I have this habit of just using the right earbud on with other stuff. It wasn't pairing, it was giving me all types of issues, and I actually started to not use these. I started to just get rid of them. But once I started using the left one, then it pairs quickly and it's great. The other good thing is, with a lot of earbuds, it only uses one particular earbud at a time when you're taking phone calls, because usually if you got 2 earbuds in your ear, you get that you just can't hear properly. You get that like tunnel sound, is the compression. So most earbuds, they automatically come with just one earbud to work. This one, you have the option, you can use 2 or you can use 1. So depending on where you're at, sometimes it's so loud, you need both of those earbuds in. So it just gives you that, again, that added flexibility. So these things are very, very versatile. I definitely recommend them. I will leave the link in the description so you can check them out. The touch controls also. The touch controls are very responsive. You tap once to pause, you tap twice to skip the tracks, you hold to increase or lower the volume. Now for me, they're actually a little bit annoying because they're a little too touchy, so sometimes I'm just trying to adjust it in my ear and I'm tapping it by mistake and stuff like that. You just have to learn how to properly navigate the touch controls, and they're great. But me, I don't usually use the touch controls a lot on my earbuds. I'm used to still just grabbing my phone and doing what I need to do. So I think for me it's annoying, but I think for the average person, once you get the use of it and that you get the hang of it, You'll love it. It's great, but they're very, very responsive. They're very good. I've had other earbuds where the touch controls are sloppy, they're slow, they're annoying. Very, very quick and easy. You will love them. And it's really a real touch control because there's no buttons or nothing to press. There's no snapping. It's really a true touch control. So that's kind of cool. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. I just want to scan my notes, make sure I'm not leaving anything out. But that is pretty much it. I definitely like these things. I definitely recommend them. They are radar approved. So, link in the description. Check them out. Till next time, stay focused, stay fit. Please hit that like button, show your support. Definitely hit that notification bell so you'll be alerted because I got more stuff coming. So when there's more stuff on my radar, you need to know immediately when something pops up. Salute.